Okay. I wasn't planning on making this video. Then again, what was I planning on making? You know what? Doesn't matter. As it says in the title, yeah, I just finished watching Bridgerton. That has taken me about 2 months because as of May 16th of 2024, which was not that long ago, basically 2 months ago, as I just said, I pressed on the first episode of Bridgerton because a friend of mine recommended it to me, and after that episode, I got addicted to watching the entire thing and just okay, I should probably do like a quick recap story on how I ended up watching Bridgerton. Oh, welcome back to another review on the channel, and I better make this quick as I have a session I have to attend later because like at 5:30, it's almost 5 o'clock. Anyways, so let's just get down to business, shall we? I've been aware of the show's existence for a while. I had no interest in checking it out because this is not my cup of tea. But then how did I end up watching it in the first place, if it isn't my cup of tea? A friend of mine recommended it to me, and yeah, I decided to check out the series as soon as Season 3 Part 1 had came out on the 16th of May. And then, after the first episode, I did make a TikTok video about this, and I'm going to show some TikToks I've made about the Bridgerton show, but I watched the first episode, and immediately, I got hooked in. I did not expect to be invested with this show. I mean, like, it's set in, like, the 18,000s or something, with this weird time period. It's not, like, this type of show isn't my cup of tea. Really, I'm not into this type of show, or these types of shows. But something tells me I'm probably lying to myself. I don't know. But yeah, after the first episode, I kid you not, I binge-watched the entire first season on a freaking school night, which... yeah, I could have fell asleep in class or missed a homework assignment or something, but that doesn't matter because I ended up graduating anyways, which I am going to add a graduation video. I could do that separate unless I add that to the random vlogs. But yeah, I binge-watched the whole season because I could not help but just watch the whole damn thing. I mean, like, I could talk about specific details on what went down in season 1, 2, and 3, along with Queen Charlotte, which, yeah, I'm going to talk about all 4, well, there's only 3 seasons of Bridgerton. Queen Charlotte's a separate show, but I'm basically going to talk about all 4 seasons in here. I'm going to try and make it quick and snappy. And I got to make it quick and snappy, because like I said, I have a session I need to go in about 30 minutes. Anyways, but here's the video I posted on TikTok after I watched episode 1. Okay, I gotta get this off my chest. So I just finished watching the first episode of... oh, by the way, don't mind the haircut, but I just finished watching the first episode of Bridgerton, if that's pronounced. I think that's how it's pronounced. I don't know. I have not seen the show. I have heard of it, just never bothered caring to check it out until now, which I should have saw that coming. This was probably inevitable, but, I'll say it's rather bad. I'm not, like, into these types of shows, but something tells me I'm lying to myself, because it's just, like, you know how people say actors speak louder than words? I say I'm not into it, but my actions say otherwise. I don't know why, but I finished watching the first episode because a friend of mine recommended to check the show out, and apparently season 3 of part 1 just came out today, and I figured, you know what, screw it, might as well check it out right now. But just finished the first episode, and I'm surprised that I was immediately hooked in, like, god damn! Oh, sorry, excuse my language. Then again, I'm an adult dad, but I'm gonna try to limit my language. But no, seriously though, like, I finished watching the first episode. I have so much I want to talk. I mean, each episode about an hour long. I'm already thinking about binge-watching the entire damn season today. I got stuff I have to do, videos to edit, homework to catch, homework to catch up. Damn it, I can't talk quickly. I got a lot of stuff to do today. Yeah, I already want to watch the next episode. I already want to see what happens next, because, whoa, what an episode. Already 10 out of 10, like, oh my god. Well, no, seriously though, where do I begin? I mean, for starters, unfortunately, I cannot remember anybody's names. I am so bad at remembering names. But this dude, that the brother, Anthony, who, by the way, there's now 2 characters I'm digging that are probably gonna be my favorite. The Duke, and then Anthony, who's a very protective brother, which I can kind of relate to that. Oh, way overprotective, but again, I can relate to that. But still, though, he arranged a marriage for the sister, which would be the lead actress of the show. And already, I was, from the looks of her face, whenever she'd be around him, around this dude that he arranged a marriage for her, I knew she was uncomfortable with him, and I knew that there was something up with this dude that was giving off heavy, bad vibes, or more specifically, pervert, creepy vibes. Like, no, okay, I'm not like, no, there's something off with this dude, and oh my god, I was right, because around the very end of the first episode, his true colors then reveal, like, his true colors are then revealed. And I'm like, oh no, oh come on, Duke. I don't know what's the dude's name. I just know he's the Duke of I've seen him in Dungeons and Dragons as like a knight, but just no. I'm like, oh, come on. But she was able to handle herself just nicely just by punching the dude out. She knocked his lights out. I'm like, oh my lordy, and oh my, what is this show? Like, I wasn't interested in checking this out until a friend recommends me, and now I'm already hooked in. My God, I don't even. Sorry, I'm a little hyped up. I guess, or something. I don't know, but I'm hooked in. I'm gonna check out the rest. I'm probably gonna binge watch the entire season. I may stay up late. I don't know, but just I'm enjoying it so far. First episode in. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. And after that, I find out my stepmom, Patricia, was also into the show, so that was lovely to know. But yeah, I do have ratings I gave for each season. Season 1, I gave like a solid 8 out of 10. Unless was an 8.5 out of 10. It was between the two, but overall, I did enjoy season 1. As for season 2, no, I should definitely do like a ranking of couples that I have from like I like them to I'm obsessed with them. These are my favorite. And would you look at that? 5 o'clock. I got 30 minutes. But yeah, I gotta say, I slightly have made a mistake checking the show out because it's done. This show has driven me crazy because while it's been fun checking out the show, I now feel a little bit sad that, oh wow, that's all. I can't believe I just finished like 4 different seasons of Bridgerton, and now I basically gotta wait 2 more years until we have season 4 because I am aware that this is gonna cover all the Bridgertons in the family. I don't know how many seasons we're getting exactly. I'm betting probably up to 6. It's gotta be up until 6, possibly. I don't know. But man, what a wild roller coaster it has been. Because, like, seriously, there's been a lot of crazy moments that have happened here and there on each season. I don't know where to begin. But I'll tell you this. Bridgerton is a really damn good show. Because it's got some good, juicy drama here and there. I mean, it's got some good tea as there's lots of gossip going on. I mean, what the hell am I even saying? I even wrote notes on what to say. I mean, I know what stuff I like to talk about, but just like, oh god, no, this show is driving me nuts. It's driving me insane on like certain stuff that have happened to where I'm like, oh no, what's gonna happen? Oh my god. Yeah. Let me try just talk about each season real quickly for like just important stuff here and there. I guess I don't know. Again, I probably should have taken notes for this because I'm like going off script here. But yeah, I enjoyed season 1, and I definitely enjoyed the couple, the love chemistry that was going on with Daphne and Simon, who I recognize the actor from Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed them as a couple, but like, let me just do my rankings of like my favorite couples, which we only got, I mean, I know we got more than 4, but I'm gonna do like the main ones that were like focused on the season. So number 4 is sadly gonna have to go Daphne and Simon. I love them, I like them, but they're not number 1 for me. I know what's at number 1 for me. Number 2 is, okay, you know what, 2 and 3, I could be back and forth. I could swap out, because I'm very indecisive. So just like, I don't know what will be at 2 and 3, so I'm just gonna say which ones could be at 2 or 3. So I'll be back and forth. Number 3 will have to be... No, I can't put them at 3! Oh! Okay, I'm sorry, but number 3 will have to be, Colin and Penelope. Which, I'm glad they're together now, because I see that probably was leading up to that, up to season 3. As season 1, it was revealed that Penelope had feelings for Colin, and then season 2... Yeah, we were kind of aware that she had feelings, and just, like, we were just mainly focused on what other drama was going on in season 2. But yeah, I'm sorry I gotta put them at number 3, because number 2 would have to be Queen Charlotte and King George. Because I'll tell you this, Queen Charlotte, no, that was good. That was, I can see why Patricia loved that show so much, to the point she watched it twice. Actually, she watched it for the second time when she was on her way to Washington with my dad and everyone else to see me at graduation. But number 1, if it wasn't obvious, actually, I don't know if you could tell. I don't know. Most of you probably have not seen it, I think. I don't know. You probably have. But number 1's gotta be Anthony and Katie. Like, Katie. That is her name, right? Katie. Oh, my God. Oh, why do I have to suck at remembering names? But No, the reason that they're not number one, because, like, no. What they had in season 2? Oh my god! Oh my god! Where do I begin? What do I say? My god, I just... No, the one good thing the show has is some good romance and drama, but good romance drama. Like, oh my god. What I did like about season 1 was just the backstory of Simon, because as he was born, he had lost his mother due to birth, sadly. And his father basically despised him because of him stuttering, not being a gentleman, not carrying the family name and whatever. And yeah, he did not like that and told his dad on his dying bed that he shall let the bloodline end with him as revenge payback for how he treated him in the past. Which is slightly a problem for Daphne, because she wants to eventually have kids later on. As, like, I mean, they do fall in love, and they definitely have their arguments and stuff, which is, like, no, season 1 definitely had some crazy moments, especially when they had no choice but to marry because of what Miss Cowper would have done when she caught them at the garden when they were making out passionately. Alright, speaking about Miss Cowper, I hate her guts. Nothing against the actress. I mean, props to actors and actresses for playing characters we love to hate, but just, my god, Miss Cowper. I've hated her guts since season 1. Especially for how she treated Penelope for the past 3 seasons. And I seriously thought she was going to maybe turn good in season 3, which I'm going to get to that in a sec. But no, yeah, I definitely like Simon and Daphne as a couple, and I'm glad they were able to work things out in the end, because eventually they do end up having a child, and yeah, and even though they haven't popped up much in season 2 and 3, I do kind of miss them. I fear they would have been appearing much in the later scenes, but I guess since their story are over with, yeah, we're now focused on the other characters. I mean, Daphne does make a few appearances in season 2, but then that's the last time we see her. So I do actually miss seeing them and the shows, now that I think about it. But I should probably mention this right off the bat. I like most of the characters, despite Miss Cowper, the one character I don't like. Actually, there's probably a few other characters. Actually, there's probably 2 characters I dislike in the Bridgerton universe, and that I could think of at the top of my head. I mean, I would have counted Penelope's mom, but she's fine. Just can be annoying for me sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I figured she was like some type of villain, but no, she's not. But the 2 characters I could think of that I disliked in this universe would be Miss Cowper and that one doctor that was supposedly helping out with George's condition. Yeah, no, I probably hate him more than Miss Cowper. But yeah, I gotta say, I really enjoy most of the characters we've seen throughout this entire series of Bridgerton, along with the friendship between Violet and Agatha, which would be Miss Dab. Oh my god! I can't remember names! But no, I definitely like their friendship throughout this entire series, along with Penelope and Eloise's friendship, which, I gotta say, I was heartbroken when they had a fallout in season 2, when Eloise found out that Penelope was Lady Whistledown, which, speaking about Lady Whistledown, throughout season 1, they kept making a big deal about her spreading gossip with everybody and stuff, and I was like, I wonder who is this Lady Whistledown. I figured it was Lady Dabry, and I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. I figured it was Agatha, but I was surprised when it was revealed to be Penelope, and I'm like, oh my god! Holy crap! Oh, that's actually awesome! I couldn't believe that Penelope was secretly Lady Whistledown. And for season 2, I'd have to worry about her identity be at risk. And of course, one person ended up figuring out who was Lady Whistledown. That was Eloise, and like I said, I felt pretty bad of how they ended things. Like, I was like, no! Oh no, their friendship! Ah! But no, season 3 just... no, yeah, just... We'll get to that in a sec. I think I pretty much said most of what I wanted to say for season 1. Oh, wait, I should probably mention this. First 3 minutes in of the first episode, I was not expecting there to be sex happening. No, there's definitely lots of sex stuff happening here and there. And nudity. This is rated TVMA for nudity, sex, and smoking. I did not expect there to be that much going on. Well, there's not a ton. I mean, there's a few, but just, I was not expecting that going into watching Bridgerton. Well, I mean, it said it on there once I watched the first episode, but once I clicked play, and, oh, okay. Duly noted. And then 3 minutes in, oh, hello, oh, okay. So we're going to see lots of that in here or something? But we're not talking about that. We're talking about just my quick thoughts on just each season, I guess. I think I've said most of what I wanted to say for season 1. For season 2, I don't know which season's going to be my favorite. Either 2 or 3. I guess I could say season 2 had my favorite couple, my most favorite couple, and 3 could be my favorite. And I gotta say, season 2 had the most sexual tension between Anthony and Kate. Like, my God. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I was getting my reaction on some bits here and there. Because, like, I'd be up, jumping down, getting excited over just the intense sexual tension between the two of them. Especially around, like, the 7th episode where they just... actually, around, like, the 5th episode, I think, or 6th. Either one, between... I don't know which one it was, but... Like, after Katie's sister had kind of left the wedding place, because, I mean, Anthony was going to marry her sister, which I'm like, oh my God, Anthony, what are you doing? What are you doing? Katie's clearly the one for you, pal! Because after the end of the episode, they then finally make out because they clearly had feelings for each other, and then by the 7th episode, they just get it. But yeah, they get it on, and then by the end of that episode, she hits her head, and like the next episode, I then worry, oh God, oh no, is she gonna die? I forgot what was the season 1 finale even about? I do remember much about the season 2 finale, because like, I finished both season 1 and 2 in May. Season 1, I binge watched that for like, from the 16th all the way till morning of the next day. Then, season 2, I wanted to watch one episode each day and not repeat what I did last time with season 1. And for 3, well, I didn't start watching 3 after 2, because a friend of mine suggested that I watch Queen Charlotte first before checking out season 3, so I didn't watch Queen Charlotte until, like, pretty much at the end of June. But like I said, I feel like there are definitely some crazy moments, well, a lot more crazy moments. Then again, each season gets a lot more crazier than the last one. So, like, there are definitely some crazy moments that happened here and there in season 2. Especially with stuff that was going down between Anthony and Katie, as far as I know. Damn, I really should have taken notes. But then again, I wasn't planning on making a review about this, but I felt the need to after I filmed a TikTok about my thoughts on the 7th episode of season 3. And I said that I need to make a full video about this, talk about my thoughts on Bridgerton. And entirely. I mean, this is just like a serious review overall. Just my thoughts on the show, the characters, whatever the hell happened in each season. But yeah, I enjoyed season 2 mainly for just the sexual tension between Anthony and Katie. And I guess one of my favorite moments between the two of them was that one scene where we got to find out what happened to the Bridgerton, the dad of the Bridgerton family, because he sadly died of a bee. Allergic allergy attack. I can't talk correctly. Oh my God. But yeah, in episode 3, we get a backstory of what happened to their dad, and around the end of that episode, Anthony is worried of that same thing happening to Katie once a bee comes by, which he now has a fear with bees because that's what killed his dad. A freaking bee allergy. There we go, now I said the actual word. And yeah, she was fine afterwards because she doesn't have a bee allergy. Unless it was a poisonous bee. I don't know. I don't know much bees. All I know is that I was stung by a bee once, and I'd rather not get stung by a bee again. Or a wasp, or a yellow jacket. I just don't want to get stung again. Because I just remember it being super painful. But that's not what, no, that was totally off topic. Back to topic. She was fine afterwards, and just, no, that whole, no, that was good. God, this show is surprisingly good. I gotta say, like, I wasn't expecting to like it. I just checked it out because a friend recommended it, and just, yeah, I must thank them for recommending this show to me, because it's surprisingly good. And I hate to admit this, I've clearly been missing out. Oh, another thing this is something that surprised me while watching the first episode, and this is something they've done throughout this entire series, and that is they would play some pop culture songs, but they would reform it in, like, old classic musical. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly. If you watch Bridgerton, you know what I'm talking about, but no. Because in the first episode, I swear I was like, wait, hold up, what music are they playing? And as I had subtitles on, it said, Thank You Next. And I remember the song Thank You Next by Ariana Grande, and I'm like, wait, hold up. What are they playing? Wait. Are they playing this song, but in, like classical form or something? I can't think of the proper word, but I like that they do that. How they just grab, like, recent songs we get in today's age, but they would turn it as if this was music in the 18,000s or something. I cannot find the right word to explain, but if you've watched Bridgerton, you should know what I'm talking about. But that's something I enjoy that they do, where they just have the songs and they just turn it as if it was around that time period. Anyways, I think that's all I need to mention about season 2, although, like, it was definitely crazy between how Katie's sister later puzzled it all together about how Anthony and Katie pretty much had feelings for each other. And, I mean, she did feel bad that she wasn't going to get married. She wanted to get married, but, hey, at least she's doing all right, as it's confirmed in season 3 that she does have a husband, in India, I think. But my rating for season 2 will be a 9 out of 10. I definitely enjoyed it, and just, yeah, Anthony and Katie are number 1 for me. I gotta say, they just had to, oh my god, the sexual tension! Woo! Is it hot in here? Good lordy. Anyways. Queen Charlotte. So yeah, it's basically a prequel, although we do get present moments, like it goes back and forth on, like, in the past, and then present day. So yeah, I can see why I had to watch this before season 3. And there is 6 episodes, because, like, in the Bridgerton show, there's always 8 episodes each, but at least this gets a slide for me, because I have a thing against the whole 6-episode format. But the reason this gets a slide for me is because each episode's about an hour freaking long, which I was surprised to find out the runtime for each episode of the series. I'm like, oh my god, they're about like 50 minutes long to an hour long. Then again, season 4 had like basically 1 hour long episodes, and then the finale was like a 2 hour long movie. So, if I was able to watch season 4 of Stranger Things, Bridgerton should be a piece of cake for me. But still though, we get to see how Queen Charlotte became, well, Queen Charlotte. And I definitely enjoyed Queen Charlotte. My rating would probably be between a 9 or 9.5 out of 10. Actually, no way. I probably caved in and gave it a 10 out of 10 because of the way it ended. And I was aware about George. Mainly around, like, season 1. Season 1, it was revealed what was going on with the king. I mean, I was wondering, like, wait a minute. Well, where is the king? And why is she expecting him to be dead, as she'd be always saying, is the king dead? Like, why do you want the king dead? Are you, what is going on here? Where is the king of England anyways? Or London? Is it London or England? Are they in the same or different locations? Oh my god. Okay, I really need to wrap this up. So, I definitely enjoyed this show. And I gave it a 10 out of 10 for the way it ended, so I might as well just skip to that. Actually, I might as well just bring up like 2 big moments that happened. Or 3. Actually, 3. And there's actually an underrated couple in this show that I was surprised to see by the 2nd episode, but I thought they were adorable as hell, and that would be Reynolds and I forgot his name! God, why can't I remember names? It's these 2 characters that are servants to the king and queen, and they definitely had some cute moments in this show, and all I gotta say is, where the hell is Reynolds? Did he pass away? Is he somewhere else or something? Because I don't want to believe he passed away, because then that's going to be heartbroken. They were actually so cute together. But no, Queen Charlotte and George, they definitely had some powerful moments in the show. I was worried for how the show was going to end, knowing George's condition, because he's clearly got like a, I don't know what he's got exactly, but I just know it's like some type of mental health thing or something. I don't know exactly, but just, I was worried for like, is this going to have like a heartbreaking ending or something? Because I know what's going on with George, and just, we do get to see that a little bit in the show, and we get to see him get tortured by this doctor who considers it treatment for him. Yeah, no, that's not going to work out. Queen Charlotte has it handled. George just needs some quality time with his wife, which I understand why he was basically being a dick to her, on why they had to be separate locations, because he didn't want to end up hurting her, knowing his condition, but she still loved him, either way. And that one scene in the, I think it was either 5 or 6, it was probably episode 6, no, that one scene there just, I mean, I saw over that on TikTok, and just, I didn't know if it was from Bridgerton. I probably found out it was from Bridgerton, but just like, no, yeah, that just. Now, for the ending. I thought it was going to end on a sad note, but I was not expecting it to end on a wholesome note, because by the end, actually, no wait, I forgot this other thing I need to mention. I was shocked that this happened, and I think they slightly addressed this in season 3. I don't know, but, it's when Lady Dabry, Agatha, sleeps with her best friend's dad that one time. And I think Violet figures that out or something. I don't know. I'm like, what the hell? And it took me a sec to find out which character she was playing until, oh, she's supposed to be the young version of Agatha. Okay, now I'm seeing where, okay, I now see what's going on here and there with certain characters as is taking place in the past, and we're coming back, present, past, just, yeah. But, great, the ending. It ends with, Queen Charlotte going underneath the bed, then King George joins with her, underneath the bed. They did that in the past, and just seeing they did that while they're now grown up and old, I'm like, oh my god, this is actually adorable. Oh my god. I thought I was going to end on a sad note. I'm glad it ended that way, because I think it probably would have ruined it. I mean, like, I'm just glad I was wrong. I found that to be adorable and wholesome. I pretty much gave that a 10 out of 10 just for that cute ending. Anyways, now for season excuse my language. I have about 5 minutes to prepare. I'm probably going to have to continue talking about my thoughts on season 3 real quick right after my session. So I'm going to do a quick snap transition. So I'll see you all after my session. Okay, got 28 minutes left. That's not good. So yeah, I think I've mentioned what I need to say about Queen Charlotte. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. The ending made me give it a 10 out of 10. I was trying not to give it a 10 out of 10. But I caved in on giving that a 10 out of 10. And dang it, I should have filmed it from this angle. This is a nice angle. But still though. Anyway, season 3. So yeah, I've been watching that for the past 3 days. Not 3 days. I've been watching it for the past couple of days for a week. I don't know when I started watching season 3 crap. But yeah, I did finish it last night, so I definitely remember most of what went down. And my thoughts on season 3? Yeah, as I said before, each season gets crazier and crazier. But I thought season 3 took the cake of just, my god, that was what a roller coaster it's been. Jesus Christ. I remember certain bits here and there, like, for episode 2, I got excited when, Penelope and Colin kissed for the first time, like, go! And thanks to that kiss, Colin was slowly starting to have feelings for Penelope, because, like, he even had a dream about her, and, yeah, just after having that first kiss with Penelope, all you could think about was just her, as he was just slowly falling for her. I noticed, and then by the 4th episode, I only was aware of this carriage scene. I've not seen spoilers for the show, thank goodness, but I was definitely anticipating about the carriage scene, and, of course, I got my reaction for it. You'll see that later on, but, the mirror scene, oh my god, the mirror scene. Not gonna lie, while it was exciting that finally these two are just now, like, confessing their love for each other, it felt like I was intruding while they were just getting it on. I'm sure everyone else can agree, because my friend, Maddie, who recommended the show to me, she told me that she felt like she was kind of intruding. It felt like it was intruding on their, I don't know what to call it, on their, getting it on. Oh my god. And now I know what she means. It definitely feels a bit intruding just watching it, mainly for the mirror scene. Oh my god, I was not gonna lie. While that was playing, I was praying to God no one would come in here and see what I was watching. Oh god. Oh god. I mean, I know I'm an adult, but like, still, how would anyone going in here and there's suddenly a sex scene going on, because then they're gonna get the wrong idea. At least Rylan didn't come in here. But still though, episode 5 was probably an intense episode for me to watch. I mean, I enjoyed 4, but 5 was like the most intense. I mean, like, at the end of 4, like, Colin asks Penelope to marry him, and they officially get married in, like, the later episodes. But I gotta say, episode 5 was intense. And technically, they split the season in 2 parts. Just 4 episodes and 4 episodes, because part 1 came out on the 16th of May, and then part 2, the 13th of June. I got to watch them all, and not in, like, separate, I mean, just, I could see how long folks had to wait about a month just to see part 2, but I gotta say, part 2 was crazy. I mean, episode 5 was a little too much of me to handle, because there was a lot going on, as far as I know. Mainly the last few minutes of the episode had me just, like, in suspense. And yeah, this is the part where we then get worried about Penelope's identity as Lady Whistledown being at risk. And actually, now I remember the ending of episode 1. Colin said something that once he find out who Lady Whistledown is, he would, I forgot what were his exact words, but I know that they were basically bad news. And I'm like, oh my god, I know these two are gonna get together. How is this gonna work out? Is this gonna still be a secret or something? There's no way. Eventually he's gonna find out. Which, he does by the end of episode 6, which... Oh, I knew it was a matter of time. There's like a couple of folks that find out. I mean, first was Eloise, then Colin, and then Lady Cowper finds out by the end of episode 7, and that's when I'm like, oh, no, are you kidding me? Because episode 7 was a bit chill, but then Queen Charlotte then had it puzzled all together. I'm like, oh, I know who Lady Whistledown is. It's one of the Bridgertons, because she loves to talk about the Bridgertons so much. And yeah, I was worried she had almost caught. I mean, I was waiting for that to happen at the wedding scene, which, by the way, the whole wedding scene between Penelope and Colin was beautiful to watch. I think my little sister would love this show. Probably best to wait until she's old enough to watch it. Because the way I'm acting about it, I feel like this is the same way my sister would react whenever she'd be thinking about the summer I turned pretty. This feels similar right now. The way she acts, the way she talks crazy about that show, or just, like, the way she feels about that show. That's how I'm feeling right now with Bridgerton. I mean, I had no interest until a friend of mine recommended me, and look at me. I'm now into the show, because I've clearly been missing out. But no, I thought that was crazy, but a bit stupid that, Lady Cowper had pretended to be Lady Whistledown just to get the award because she doesn't want to get, I mean, I'll admit, for the entire season, there were moments I was like, okay, I know I hated your guts, but now I'm feeling bad for you. I mean, I don't know what you've been doing. I mean, this is a pretty unfortunate situation that your parents are now going to have to get an old man to marry you. Therefore, you won't have a happy marriage life because, you know, this guy's a POS. And then it gets worse once the dad is furious that she was spreading gossip, even though that is not entirely true. But then, by the end of episode 6, she just takes all the credit, and yeah, that's clearly bad news, because she's just going to be just basically making a mess, pretending to be Lady Whistledown. And her mom was doing the most of the work on the writing bit. And yeah, as I've said earlier, Colin finds out about it, and just, I'm like, oh god. And after that, I told Patricia, I don't know if I want to watch these next 2 episodes, and she said, you're going to want to watch the next 2. And I further explained, well, of course I'm going to have to watch the next 2. I'm just being dramatic about it. Because, this season 3 was a bit crazy. Oh my god! But episode 7 was a bit of a chill episode, and as I've said, the wedding scene was beautiful. Just seeing Penelope and Colin get married. And yeah, after that ending, that one kid just saying something about a redhead, I'm like, oh, you have got to be me. Oh my god. He spilled the beans. Because the only redhead Miss Cowper knows would be Penelope, who she's been bullying for the past 3 seasons. And oh, Jesus, I was nervous to watch the last episode. And having to watch the last episode as of last night, all I gotta say is, bravo! I couldn't clap loud enough because it was like 1 a.m. in the morning. But this may be my favorite Bridgerton episode of the entire series, as far as I know. This is definitely probably my most favorite episode I've enjoyed. Either in season 3 or just in the entire show as a whole. Well, the first few minutes was definitely a bit suspenseful, knowing that, oh crap, what are they gonna do? She's basically blackmailing her for just like, how many, no, it can't be dollars because it's different in, is it pounds? Is that the word over there in London or England? No, they live in London, right? But yeah, I didn't know how they were gonna pull this off, or like, how will Colin and Penelope be happy with each other if Colin is going to make a big deal about her being Lady Whistledown? But then, later on, he then has a realization that he can't have Penelope and Lady Whistledown be separated because Penelope is Lady Whistledown because of her letters that she sent to him, to Colin in the past. And I'm glad they were able to work things out at the end. And I did not expect this to happen, but I guess it was a matter of time. But Penelope eventually reveals the world of her true identity, which would be Lady Whistledown. Like, I couldn't believe what was happening. Honestly, it felt like, man, this feels like a series finale at this point. Which I know we're going to get more seasons because the show is covering love stories on the whole family member. Like, just each family member. Each season is going to be covering a love story for each family member because the first was for Daphne, second was for Anthony, this one was for Colin, and now
I'm betting the fourth one's gonna be Benedict. But I do hope we get, like, a love story for Eloise. Because she's definitely an interesting character I enjoy in the show. Possibly a secret MVP. Actually, the two MVPs I can think of would be Eloise and Agatha Gabri, Lady Gabri, if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Which, actually, speaking about her, she knew all along that Penelope was Lady Whistledown, but she just kept it a secret. And what gave it away? Oh, she had a love for the Bridgertons. So yeah, we had two gals have an appreciation and love for the Bridgertons. Lady Danbury and Penelope. But not gonna lie, I thought she was gonna be Lady Whistledown. I was kind of betting, I had a feeling that it would be her, but I was shocked it was Penelope, and I'm like, oh, that's cool! And why did I thought it would be Lady Danbury? Well, the narrator of Lady Danbury is an old lady. I figured it would have been her, but I couldn't tell the same voice, I guess. I don't know. I didn't care much about Lady Whistledown until, like, the end of season 1. But no, the last few minutes of the episode was, overall, I just really enjoyed this last episode of season 3. And just, the ending. Oh my god. The ending for season 3, I loved it. I freaking loved it. I didn't expect it to go there. But basically, a year later, not just Penelope, but basically her sisters end up having babies. Actually, there was like a whole subplot going on in the first few episodes of season 3 about getting pregnant, having an heir for House Featherington. And all 3 of them end up having babies. Well, the sisters had baby girls. Penelope ended up having a boy, therefore an heir to the House of Featherington. But yeah, I thought the ending was just fantastic. And while, yes, we're getting more seasons, I know why it felt like a series finale. Because, like, it felt like a series finale to me. But I know why it felt like an ending. It was ending a certain storyline. That storyline would have been Lady Whistledown. And apparently, as I was just talking with my stepmother today, she had mentioned that Lady Whistledown is not ever mentioned in the later books. Which means I should probably do my research on the books, because the show is based off on the book series of Bridgerton. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed this last episode. Probably my favorite. And my rating for season 3? 10 out of 10. That's all I gotta say. But with that being said, I kind of feel sad that I've just finished Bridgerton, because now I got no more content to watch. Because I now have to wait 2 more years to check out season 4. But I'm ready for season 4. In the meantime, I got Cobra Kai to catch up with, since season 6 is coming out this Thursday, part 1. So we're getting like 5 episodes, then 5 later this fall, and then 5 sometime in 2025. But yeah, I honestly had a blast watching this show. It was a wild roller coaster for sure. These past 2 months have been crazy, just watching crazy happen, as there's just so much drama going on. But yeah, I'm now a Bridgerton fan, and I shall be ready for when season 4 is out. With that being said, those are just my thoughts on just the show as in general. I could have talked about specific stuff that happened in the season. I just wanted to talk about Bridgerton, because I didn't think I was going to make a video talk about it, but I felt the need to after last night's finale. And season 3 may be my most favorite. Well, I definitely enjoyed 2 because of the sexual tension between Anthony and Katie, which, oh, by the way, Anthony had some funny moments in here. I definitely enjoyed seeing them pop up at least 3 times in season 3. But there was one funny moment I enjoyed, and that was when he said this. I'm going to tell the family. So weird for all of my friends to hear! Okay, that was a bit cringe there. I apologize. But anyways, those are just my thoughts on Bridgerton. Well, the first 3 seasons, and then Queen Charlotte. Be sure to let me know thoughts, comment down below. And yeah, as always, if you excuse me, I must go watch The Wolverine with my little brother Rylan, as we're doing the X-Men marathon. You'll expect my review series sometime next week. And yeah, after that, I'm gonna watch some Cobra Kai season 5 in preparation, for part 1 of season 6 this Thursday. But as always, I'll see you guys in the next review. Peace out.
I've been doing my homework, and I want to talk to you about something.
Do you think your eyes are a little too smoky for every day?
Yeah, I'm going through a phase. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Okay.
I will stand with you between the heavens and the earth. I will tell you where you are. Do you love me?
I love you! From the moment I saw you trying to go over the wall, I have loved you desperately. I cannot breathe when you are not near. I love you, Charlotte. My heart calls your name.
change the ending. Even losing Wendy, I knew you, leaving like a father, running like water. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. I knew you'd linger like a tattoo. This love for you is true, but does he know you call me when he sleeps? Or does he know the pictures that you keep? Or does he know the reason?
I do not wish to speak with you.
Please.
Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm nervous.
Now, will you please let us ride home in silence and leave me alone?
I cannot.
Please.
I cannot. Because what if I did have feelings for you?
Oh, shoot.
I have spent so long trying to feel less, trying to be the kind of man society expects me to be. And for a moment, I thought I had succeeded. But these past few weeks have been full of confounding feelings. Feelings like a total inability to stop thinking about you. About that kiss. When I'm asleep, and in fact preferring sleep because that is where I might find you. A feeling that is like torture, but one which I cannot, will not, do not want to give up.
I'm your friend.
Yes, we do. Forgive me. I do not know what I was thinking.
I'd very much like to be more than friends.
Oh, kiss. Please, please, kiss. 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 Ah! Call it official, y'all! Wait. I recognize this music thing. I should look this up. Oh my god! Now I'm gonna do the devil's tango in the carriage, right? Because I can't record that on here on TikTok. Hello! Okay. Wait, what is he doing?
You coming with me?
What? Your family will see me.
For God's sake, Penelope Featherington, are you going to marry me or not?
Oh, let's go! Let's go! That's one. Oh, let's go! That's my boy! That's my boy! Let's go! Oh, holy shit! God damn! Oh my god, I made a mistake watching this show. This is. Oh my god. Well, it's official, y'all! Oh, I'm gonna pass out.
Come over your words, show your money. Maybe it's too fast, maybe it's too fast. Show your words, show your words. Maybe it's too fast, maybe it's too fast. Show your words. Just in between us, I want you to get, I want you to get. Just in between us, I'm just trying to get. I don't care if I'm forgiven.
Yo, so it's currently midnight, and Dad, Patricia, if you're watching this, I apologize that I'm up this late. I am gonna go to bed right after I watch one more episode, which, by the way, for the past 2 months, I've been binge watching this shit. Excuse my language, I'm sorry, but I'm an adult now. So just back off. Let me make just. I'm I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but just no, seriously, I've been binge watching this shit for the past 2 months now, and I have 1 episode left. I'm not ready to be done with Bridgerton. Like, not gonna lie, I've been having a blast watching this show. But my God, what a wild roller coaster it's been. I should probably be very quiet because I know y'all are sleeping. Won't be seeing this video till morning. Oh God, but seriously though, I am gonna go to bed right after this episode. But just now, let's just talk about just what I just went through. So that she knows, Miss Cooper knows. Oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? Yep, not gonna lie. I know I hated her guts for how she treated Penelope for the past 3 seasons. I was feeling a little bit bad for her with her situation. I mean, she clearly was not thinking straight when she pretended to be Lady Whistledown. But now I'm back to hating her ass because because that one publisher boy or whatever just slipped out, like let the cat out of the bag. Just had this, just with one word, saying, oh, something about a redhead. And the only redhead she knows would be Penelope that she's been bullying for the past 3 seasons. Oh God, I'm not ready. This part 2 is insane. I mean, I didn't even watch part 1 around when it came out. Around when part 1 came out, that's when I started watching the show. And literally, as soon as I started watching the first episode of Bridgerton, I did make a video about this. It was on the 16th of May. I watched the first episode, and after that, I just binge watched the whole damn season on a freaking school night. And it was worth it. And at least I graduated, because, that doesn't matter. Just. I need to do a separate video. I'm going to do a YouTube video talking about my thoughts on Bridgerton, but I'm not ready for the finale. And then after that, no more Bridgerton. I'll have to wait 2 years until season 4, which I'm betting is probably going to be about Benedict. Okay, I'm going to go watch the last episode. Peace. So, it is currently 12:17 a.m., midnight. I'm going to go to bed right after I watch this last episode of Bridgerton. It's been a wild ride, wild roller coaster. This is my before and after reaction on the finale of season 3, so wish me luck, y'all, because I'm gonna need it. That's all I gotta say. Just, I come very loud, but right now it's like 1 in the morning, so I should probably get some sleep. But still, though. Anyways, when are we getting season 4?
So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, then the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new.
Surely a flower of some
Lilies. Forget me not. Lilacs!
No.
What am I? Chopped liver? Lilacs! I do not wish to unburden myself to you two with your perfect marriage.
Oh, you think our marriage is perfect?
Was it not? Lilacs!
Marriage takes hard work, but it is work that is worth it.
Our marriage is not hard work. Lilacs!
I'm eager to tell the family. So much so that I could shout for all of Mayfair to hear!
Lilacs!